Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I'm Hills on the Hunt, and in today's video we have a Vinted haul, so let's go. Alrighty, welcome back to the channel. So yeah, in this video today we have another Vinted haul. It's coming my place to kind of pick up stuff, especially bundles of movies, and today's nothing different. So it's from two separate sellers. One of them is just one movie, and I just thought it's from Vinted as well, so I might as well just shove it into the same video. That's a Blu-ray, but it's a Blu-ray I picked up for, in my eyes, just an epic price. It's a Criterion release, and I think I paid £10, and then like £2 shipping. And I'm so happy to get it because I almost pulled the trigger in CEX for 18 quid for it, and I just decided for some reason not to. Then I looked on Vinted and someone had just literally put the post up, so I was like, yeah, I'm picking that up straight away. But instead of me rambling on, I'll show you. It's Anora, and I've heard a lot about this movie multiple times, and yeah, obviously the reviews and everything, and the ratings that people have for it. It's supposed to be really, really good, and £10 for a Blu-ray version of a Criterion, yeah, I'm not going to say no ever. Everything is still in there, 2 discs and the booklet, from what I can see, and yeah, I'm so happy to check this out and give it a go because it's one that's been on my radar for a while. So yeah, just happy to pull the trigger, and just patience paid off, and yeah, it was very, very happy. This is number 1259 in the Criterion collection, so I think I'm up to about 22, 23 Criterion. So yeah, slowly building the collection up, and yeah, can't wait to add more in and keep going from there. But yeah, super chuffed to add this in. It's Anora. Let me know if you've seen that one and see what you thought of it. The rest are all DVDs from the same seller. Again, I like bundling deals together. And I'm quite happy just to wait patiently until one seller's got maybe 5, 6, 7 titles that I'm interested in. I can just bundle the whole lot together. So yeah, I'm intrigued. Again, there's a mix of tartan, a mix of artificial eye, and just a mix of olden style movies. So really, really nice range of stuff in there just for me to check out and give it a go, and yeah, see from there. But a lot of stuff I've never heard of. So again, it's just something something new to add into the collection. But we'll start. So we've got it's 10 in total. Should have tidied these up before I recorded, but that's fine. So we've got 5 artificial eye. There's 10 in total. 5 artificial eye, 2 tartans, and partridge in the pear tree, and 3 others. But we'll start with the artificial eyes. I don't think this is part of the main collection. This is something different, but it's hidden. I've not seen it, not heard of it. It is French, French with English subtitles, so I love my French movies, so another one added in. Psychological thriller from Michael Haneke, one of cinema's most daring, original and controversial directors. So it looks like a stalker style movie. The first great film of the 21st century. Haneke is formidable best. Yeah, I know nothing about it, but I do love French cinema, and yeah, I'm intrigued to give this one a go. Something different, but yeah, added in. So Hidden is the first one. We follow that up with artificial eye number 637, and that's Amour. I'm going to take a hunch to say this is French as well. For France, Germany, Austria, 2012. French with English subtitles. Okay. Most of these, I think, maybe all of them. Yeah, I don't think I've seen any of these. So they are all going to be brand new watches for me. So I'm excited for that. Examining the close bond shared by an elderly couple when one of them begins to suffer from an illness, Amour tells a heart-rending story of sacrifice, devotion, and the limits that love can drive us to. Featuring breathtaking award-winning performances from his 2 leads, Amour is one of the most honest, intimate, and deeply affecting portraits of love ever committed to film. And it's Michael Haneke again. Cool. Winner Golden Globe, 4 European Film Awards, 3 London Critics Circle Film Awards. Okay. So it looks like a tough watch, but an important watch. So yeah, I'm intrigued to give this a go. Have you seen it and more? Let me know. Follow that up with Artificial Eye again, 301, The Consequences of Love. This is Italian, Italy 2004, Italian, 100 minutes. It's another psychological thriller, which is always good. I do love Italian cinema. Obviously, I'm a big Giallo fan, so yeah, I do love Italian cinema. But I also like seeing Italian cinema kind of away from the Giallo scene as well, because there are some good kind of independent style movies out there, and yeah, this one looks intriguing enough. The Consequences of Love is a tightly plotted, stylishly executed mafia thriller that marks director Paolo Sorrentino as an exciting and highly original new filmmaking talent. Intrigued. Yeah, The Consequences of Love. It's a sealed one. Leviathan. This is... Can't see the language, all that. I don't know what language it's in, it doesn't say, but it's from Andrei Zivgaginstev. Yeah, I probably said that completely wrong. Who employs a lawyer friend to help find his case for ownership of the land which he and his family live, where the nefarious town mayor attempts to seize it. Okay. A visually arresting epic. Intriguing. Again, not one I've seen, not one I've heard of. I'm just trying to see what languages it's in there, but it's very, very faint. I think it's Russia. I think it's Russian from what I can see and guessing by the director's name. But yeah, it looks, I mean, it is the plastic, but you can see some of this, like the setting and everything with the sea and everything looks quite intriguing. And see if I can get this wrapping off. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Russian with English subtitles. 135 minutes. Okay, so there's another long watch. Another one I haven't seen, and I don't mind long watches. I don't mind slow paced watches. You will see there's a lot in cinema I don't mind. So yeah, I'm always good to give things a go. This is number 732 in the Artificial Eye collection. Yeah, Leviathan. Let me know if you've seen this one. And the last one in this collection is The Deep Blue Sea. Rachel Weisz, Tom Hiddleston, Simon Russell Beale. Number 583. It is obviously, it's a UK movie. So yeah, shout out to the Brits there. Oscar winner Rachel Weisz shines as Hester Collier, a young woman leading a privileged life in 1950s London as the beautiful wife of a High Court judge, which is Simon Russell Beale. To shock around her, she leaves her husband for a dashing young RAF pilot. She's fallen in love. Okay. So it's a drama, love story. 94 minutes. Contains one use of strong language and suicide theme. Okay. So again, another tough watch it looks like, but give it a go. Let me know if you've seen this one. Rachel Weisz is gorgeous. I'm just going to get that out there. Just, yeah. She's absolutely stunning. Constant Gardener I quite enjoyed as well, with her in it. But yeah, again, another one intrigued to check out and see how it goes. But yeah, Deep Blue Sea. Let me know if you've seen any of those. Yeah, happy even to add those Artificial Eye movies into the collection. Yeah, I'm always a blank canvas to trying out new cinema and new movies. So yeah, excited. We'll move on to the couple of tartan movies. So this one is Look Both Ways. It is Australian, I want to say. Yeah, Film Finance Corporation, Australia. Australian movies, always a gem. So, opening with one hand being hit by a train whilst another is diagnosed with testicular cancer. You'll be frightened. What follows is a love story. Okay, drama, comedy drama. Well, it looks like 100 minutes. Yeah, contains disturbing images and the theme of death. Oh boy, sounds like a fun ride, this one. Yeah, it's got everything in it. It's got its little booklet. Ooh, there's a tartan booklet in here. Interesting. I may keep this because there's also a catalogue down the bottom there. Okay, so I can use that as a little guide for movies. Excellent. Well, excellent and very, very bad at the same time, because it's just going to give me an example of how many movies there are, and it looks like a lot. So, yeah, let's go. We're all the way in, so we'll give it a go. This is tartan. Look both ways. So I looked at the review for this one, and it's highly rated. It's France, and it's called Cyrano de Bergerac with Gerard Depardieu. And it looks like it's a comedy style. Yeah. France's favourite literary character, the long-nosed romantic poet and dauntless officer, is brought to life by the award-winning performance of Gerard Depardieu. So it's a romantic comedy style movie. 137 minutes, so it's U rating, so it's not a lot. I think it's just more about the characters than whatever's happening on screen otherwise. So, but yeah, it's another one I've not seen or heard of. But another delve into some French kind of non-extreme cinema. So this would be a different kind of experience from everything else I've seen in French cinema. So yeah, again, you try new things out and you see kind of how they go. But the reviews seem to be really good on this one. I haven't checked any of the reviews of the other ones. I was just curious about this one when I was adding it to the bundle. But yeah, Cyrano de Bergerac. Let me know if you've seen any of these and if there's any one I should kind of forward pull into picking up movies. I circling back to that kind of that list that's in the booklet. That I know there's a huge range of tartan movies. I see them at the CEXs whenever I'm in there. So I know there's loads in there. And it's going to take a hell of a long time to get a lot of them, and there's probably going to be some that are out there. Same with the artificial eye. There's going to be some that are out there that are super rare and a lot more harder to collect. But as collectors, you kind of do that. I'm down so many rabbit holes at the minute. It's to coin a phrase from Marcus. It's just rabbit holes all over the place at the minute. But it's what I kind of signed up for in terms of collecting and where I want the channel to go. So yeah, I'm excited to kind of check out new cinema and really go from there and see what this can bring and how it can open my eyes to movies. 3 to go, and they are going to be a completely different element to everything else you've seen. But first one is the Thomas Crown Affair, the original, not the Pierce Brosnan remake, the original with Steve McQueen and Faye Dunaway. Yeah, I mean, I've seen Steve McQueen in a couple of movies and I really enjoyed him. So I enjoy the remake with Pierce Brosnan. So I'm intrigued to give this one a go, the original. Thomas Crown is a lone wolf in sheep clothing. He's a Boston tycoon who masterminds a daring bank job, even though he doesn't need the money. What he needs is a thrill of the heist, the adrenaline rush of not getting caught. And Faye Dunaway is an insurance investigator who is the equivalent of... Nope, gone. Pierce Brosnan. I can see her face. I can't think of her name in the remake. It's going to bug me. Guys, in the description, let me know who it is. And then you can laugh at me for not knowing. Rene Russo? Is it Rene Russo? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know in the description below. But I think it's her. So yeah, I'm intrigued to give this one a go. Let me know if you've seen the original. Like I said, I enjoyed the remake, but I'm curious to give this one a go. So yeah, the Thomas Crown Affair. And then we go to Cary Grant in His Girl Friday. Again, these are all from the same seller, so it gives you kind of an idea of what you can actually pick up when you find the right seller. You can bundle movies together. You can open up loads of doors and just kind of pick up things for so many different collections. Absence Make the Heart Grow Jealous. It's a comedy. Fast-paced comedy. Okay. Yeah. Director Howard Hawks. Don't know too much about them. Filmed in black and white 1940. Runtime 92 minutes. The acting is outstanding and the wit slicker than an oil spill together, making this superb movie played all the way for laughs. Intrigued. Yeah, Roy Stewart. Seems like right up your street. Let me know if you've seen this one, what you think. If you've seen it, if you haven't. Same rule goes for this one as well. Again, Cary Grant, Grace Kelly in Alfred Hitchcock's To Catch a Thief. Again, I love me some Hitchcock, so yeah, I've not seen this one, but I'll happily pick up and watch anything Hitchcock. I just love from what I've seen so far anyway, I love the storytelling and just the different paths every movie takes and different directions they go, and you know, whatever you think you know, you don't know. That makes sense. So yeah, I'm intrigued to give this one a go. Catch a Thief, and I definitely want to add more Hitchcock into the collection. So yeah, happy to add this one in. Widescreen edition. This is 1954. 102 minutes. And Grace Kelly. Grace Kelly looked gorgeous there. Holy hell. Yeah, look, on the front. Stunning. Right there. Yeah, intrigued to give this one a go. And I might watch this one actually soon. Maybe I'll watch it tonight. When I'm recording the video, which is Saturday the 16th of January. Possibly. 17th. Middle of January. We're recording this. So unorganized. But yeah, To Catch a Thief, the Hitchcock movie. But that is the Vinted haul. Like I said, 2 sellers, but I mean, for 10 quid, I was not leaving this behind. That would have been the dumbest thing to do. And I think these came to about another 12 quid in total. So for 22 quid, picking up all those movies, I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to say no. I've got my eye on a few more bundles from a few other sellers that I've kind of picked up from before. And there's loads of stuff in there that I'm really intrigued in. There is some very, very low budget horror that I've seen, like straight to DVD stuff that just looks terrible. But we're going to get into it and grab it and pick it up go from there. So yeah, plenty more coming. But excited to run through these and give them a go and yeah, see how we feel about them. Yeah, let me know if there's any that you've seen in there, or like I said, anything that I need to look out for. Like, comment, subscribe. There's plenty more coming this year. We're on the road to 100 subs. I think I'm on 97 at the recording of this video. So I'm super excited, super grateful to each and every person who subs, watches and leaves a comment. I always try and reply to every comment that I can. The YouTube Mixer app is telling me I haven't commented on any, replied back to any comments. So I try and reply to every comment I can as quickly as I can, because I'm grateful you take the time to watch the video and you know, just watch me waffle on about movies. I know I've seen some YouTubers out there like who don't reply to comments and don't appreciate people who watch it. Listen, man, it doesn't take much to, like, I know you got big numbers, but it doesn't take much to reply to a comment or like a comment or just say thanks or whatnot. It really doesn't take much. You're nowhere without the people who comment on your videos at the end of the day, or your subscribers. So I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. So look after yourself. Take care.